Namaste. Welcome to Gita's Kitchen. It is a very proud and privileged moment for me today to introduce to you my teacher. Yes, she is my spiritual teacher, Shrimad Saroj Jaikumar. Mami, welcome to the show.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram, Mami. I am learning from her Narayaneeyam. Many people would have heard about the Narayaneeyam, which is a Hindu scripture. Now, how I came to meet Mami is itself, I think it is divine will, I would call it. I had been to the local Veda Bhavan one day to attend some function. And as we were having prasadam, the lady sitting beside me, we just got talking and she said, you know what, I'm learning Narayaneeyam these days. So that my curiosity was aroused. I said, yes, how are you learning? Where do you go? And she said, no, it's an online class. And I'm learning it from one Saroj Mami. Then I said, no, will she teach me also? Where does she stay? And she pointed across. She said, see, that lady is sitting right there on that table. It was really a very happy moment. And then I went and decided to go and speak to Mami. And with my first meeting itself, such a lovely smile, so compassionate and so ever ready to take me as a student. I waited for a while and now I'm happy to say that she teaches really well and I'm really fortunate to be a student. Many of you ask me, Amma, how do you spend your time? So apart from the time when I'm recording videos, of course, my love for reading is always there. I read on various topics. And of course, the spiritual side of it, yes, I have started learning. We all recite some slokas or the other at home, whether it is Vishnu Sahasranama or Lalita Sahasranama and other things. But to learn it from a teacher is really something which we have to be grateful for. We all know the saying, a good teacher is worth a million books. So even if I read a million books, what I get from my teacher is something very precious, very invaluable, a very, very compassionate teacher, dedicated teacher, all the qualities which you would want to know in a good teacher. Such dedication is very, very rare to find nowadays. Students might be absent, but the teacher is always dot on time. And if at all she has some very urgent work, she informs us earlier of that. Not only that, when I was unwell or when I had to take a week off, so kind of her, she called me up and personally sat with me for an hour to tell me all what I have missed. Really grateful to you, Mami, for all your help. Now, as I always share with my viewers, whatever good I come across, I requested Mami that I would like to share what I have learned from her also with all my viewers today. So now over to Mami and she will tell us some more about Narayaneeyam.
Yes, as Gita said just now, it is a devotional text in Sanskrit written by poet and scholar Melpatur Narayana Bhattadri in the 16th century actually. This is the condensed form of Shrimad Bhagawatam. Or we can say the extract, the juice of Shrimad Bhagavatam is Narayaneeyam. This Narayaneeyam actually, here, I'll tell you how he wrote this, where and all I'll tell you now. See, Narayaneeyam consists of 1034 verses. This Narayana Bhattadri wrote in 100 days, writing one Dasakam or chapter each day inside the temple, inside the Guruvayoor temple. Lord, that is the preceding deity of Guruvayoor, he used to nod his head in concern for each and every verse that Narayana Bhattadri used to compose. So that is the concurrence actually. And at the end, say, why did he write this? Actually, he was suffering from a serious ailment, Narayana Bhattadri. And that is why he wrote each Dasakam per day. One Dasakam, one day. So he, every day after completing, he got cured. He was cured. After completing this text on the final day, that is the 100th day, and he surrendered this text at the feet of Lord Guruvayoor, and he got totally cured. So that is the healing power, we can say, of Narayaneeyam.
Narayaneeyam, yes. For many of our viewers from North India, they may not be familiar with where exactly this temple is located.
Yes.
It is in Kerala, isn't it? In Kerala, in a town called Guruvayoor. The presiding deity is Krishna.
Yes, Lord Guruvayoor, we say Guruvayoor.
Guruvayoor.
Yes, Guruvayoor. He is the Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Yes.
So that is how, as I said, this Narayaneeyam is the condensed form of Shrimad Bhagawatam. This again the teachings of all Lord Krishna is included in this. And all his Leela, Krishna Leela and everything is included in this Narayaneeyam. And why I say this is actually, Narayaneeyam emphasizes on devotion, surrender, detachment, self-realization, which is most important for this in this today's world, stressful world, I can say.
Yes.
And this has got a tremendous healing power. Healing power in the sense it calms your body and mind.
Exactly.
And from my personal experience, I'm telling you, I say severe, I suffer from asthma, breathing problem. Yes. Because of the regularly chanting and reciting this Narayaneeyam, these slokas, it is actually like a pranayama, these Sanskrit slokas, and which has helped me a lot in my health. Actually, I should say, if I am able to teach so many people, I started teaching in 2010, and almost 13 or 14 batches I completed. And I'm able to do this only because I can say this has got a tremendous healing power, this Narayaneeyam.
Yes, our Paramacharya also has said that he has
yes.
for people suffering from diseases like cancer also.
Yes, cancer.
Advise them to recite this particular shloka, isn't it?
Yes, one of the most important verses. Actually, that is what Paramacharya endorsed in his speeches with when he got interaction with the devotees. That is the 13th sloka in the 8th chapter.
Yes,
I'll tell you that. Asmin parätman nanu pädmakalpe tvamitthamutthãpitapadmayoni anantabhúmã mama rogarāsim nirundhi vâtâlayavãsa visno. This is one of the most important and powerful sloka of Narayaneeyam. Of course, Narayaneeyam itself is called Roga Nivarani. But I say any verse, you can take any canto and any verse, everything is important, and which is completely gives you it is a healing power. I can only say in one word, it is total healing power. It has.
When we chant with bhakti, it is manifold.
Yes, you have to completely surrender yourself and have faith. Any ailment, whether mental, physical, spiritual, any ailment is cured.
I will give you this in the description box for those of you who do not know the shloka. Let me tell you, even listening to the shloka, and that too in Mami's melodious voice, it really calms your mind, and definitely you will find the healing power. Also from personal experience, I can vouch for it. In fact, when I attend the classes, as I was telling Mami, my husband, whom all of you refer to affectionately as uncle, he sits there aside in a chair, but he is constantly listening to it. He may not recite it or attend the classes along with us, but he listens to it. And just that power of listening itself has healed him a lot. So I said, what benefit I have reaped, let me share it with all my viewers so that many more people also can benefit from this magical power, so to say, of this great mantra. And apart from only good health, the shlokas also help in many other ways also.
Other ways, yes. For marriage. For marriage. Yes, for issues. For any good thing or anything, it helps. Not only for
who want to get children, who want to get married, they also pray with certain shlokas or certain chapters are advised to recite. Right?
Yes, it is there. Yeah.
And I have visited the Guruvayoor temple maybe 2-3 years ago. And one thing which I remember, right at the entrance, there is a seat over there, which says this is where Narayana Bhattadri used to sit and pray. That's something stuck in my mind. You have been there a number of times. Could you please tell us a little more about the temple and what we should do when we go, whenever we get a chance to visit Guruvayoor?
Yes, whenever you get a chance to, and just when you enter, as you said, in the left side on the actually a brass plate, it is written. This Narayana Bhattadri wrote Narayaneeyam here because every day he was actually suffering from rheumatic arthritis, and he could not even just walk or stand. He could not even hold a pen and write. Somebody else was writing for him. So 4 people used to just lift him and put him in that place. And actually, he could not see the deity, Lord Guruvarappan, straight. So what Guruvarappan said, you sit there, I will just look at you from this like this. So that is why I say, for each and every verse, he used to take the concurrence of Lord Guruvarappan. He used to nod his head. Yes, what you have written is right, like that. So that is where he used to sit and write for all the 100 days. So just whenever you enter, just pray for a while there, and then you go and have a darshan of Lord Guruvarappan.
Yes. And there is a story behind how Narayana Bhattadri came to his place, how he took this place from his guru. Can you please help that also?
Definitely. Actually, at a very young age, I can say that around 16 years, he completed everything. That is Mimamsa, grammar and Sanskrit. He was actually a scholar. So he took he had 5 gurus, and the last guru was Achyuta Picharudi. And when after completing the teachings of life, then he said he has to give Guru Dakshina. He has to pay the Guru, the Achyuta Picharudi. Yes. So what he said, I have to give you something. So then Guru said, no, he was just thinking what to ask. Then he said, no, I have to give you something, only then I will benefit of what you have taught me. So then he asked, and he said, okay, then I have this ailment, this arthritis problem. You take it. And that is how he passed that disease to him, and he took from the Guru. Then what he said, he came home. Everybody started cursing him, and everybody started scolding. How can a Guru pass his ailment to you? How can he do so? Go and ask him to what is next, what can I do to get cured from this? So one of the family members, they went and asked, they said, you go to Edthachan, there is one more person in Guruvayoor who used to write, who wrote Ramayana and all. So you go there and ask him what to do. They went there, and he said, ask him to write, touch the fish and then ask him to write. Then they were all Brahmins. They cannot touch the fish. They don't touch fish. So then he came out and said, whatever person is asking you to write by touching the fish. Then Narayana Bhattadri, he came to know what he is trying to say. He said, no, he is asking me to write from Matsya Avatar.
Yes.
Matsya means fish. So he is asked me to write from Matsya Avatara. So I will write it. And then he asked also where to write. Then he said, go to Guruvayoor and then sit in front of the deity and write it. That is how this
Narayanyeeam deals with all these avatars, Matsya, Kurma, or all these.
Yes, all 10 avatars. Yes, and not only that, you may say Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. That is how in the order we say, but it is not like that in Narayanyeeam. Why? Because in Shrimad Bhagawatam, how it is in Shrimad Bhagawatam, the same pattern he has written here.
Okay.
So first, you don't get you'll get Varaha Avataram first, and then Kapil Avataram, and then many Avatarams. It is not, we only say 10, but there are more than 24, actually, Avatars. So everything is included.
So it's a condensation of Shrimad Bhagavatam. Those 18,000 verses have been condensed to 1,000.
Yes, 1,034 verses.
Okay. So that is really wonderful. And a little more, Mami doesn't teach Narayaneeyam alone. She spends her time teaching so many other scriptures. What others do you teach, Mami?
Yes, apart from Narayaneeyam, Devi Narayaneeyam, Durga Saptasati, Mukha Panchasati, Sundarakandam, Bhagavad Gita.
What a lovely way to spend one's time. And earlier, I think she was taking classes offline. And recently, you started teaching online too. Yes.
Only after Corona. Yes, Corona, thanks to Corona, many people are benefiting out of this.
Definitely, because of this online, I could also attend your classes. People from all over the world are attending her classes, learning the various scriptures from her. And she's very patient too. She bears with students like me who really don't have much knowledge about it.
Those who are sitting in this chair, they should have the patience.
And we really enjoy the classes every day, and I hope to continually learn more and more from her and benefit from all that. And not only that, she gives food for our soul, which really benefits us so much. It's a wonderful experience being with her. And any other experience with your students which you had who have learned Narayaneeyam from you and who have benefited that way, Mami?
Yes, there are many health-wise, and they say that my son is not getting married; it is getting delayed. So I always ask them to read 78 and 79 chapter, Rukmini Kalyanam chapters. So they immediately their son, daughter, whoever they got, it got fixed. Like that for child issues, they say, oh, my son got married or daughter got married and she's has not conceived. Then I say, ask them to chant daily, read chapter 88. Like that, many have benefited.
Many have.
Health-wise also, like that. And everybody used to say one thing, that we are having peace of mind. It calms our body and mind.
Very true, very true. Personally too, maybe I've had a very, a tough day before the class starts, but within those 40 minutes, I forget everything else. And after that too, it's as if a new day has started, very peaceful mind. That is an immediate benefit, which I have personally experienced after attending a Narayaneeyam. And she has traveled extensively all over India, although she's born and brought up in Hyderabad. She has traveled to, I think, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and many more places. And very comfortable in a number of languages. She speaks Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Gujarati fluently.
Malayalam. Yes.
Oh, Malayalam also. I missed that out. Fluently. So anybody who wants to also attend her classes, I can give you the link in the description box, Mami, with your permission, so that we can contact you.
Yeah, sure.
Those who are interested, only requirement is bhakti, right? Yes, nothing else. Bhakti, and of course you have to be regular in your class.
Regular and sincere, yes. You're dedicated, you should be dedicated, yes. Otherwise, it is a little bit difficult. I don't say that it is normal Sanskrit like other slokas. The Sanskrit in Narayaneeyam Sanskrit is slightly difficult.
Yes.
So, and you can get, daily you chant. If you practice, you will definitely.
He's very particular about the pronunciation too.
Yes.
Like how a good teacher should be not just rushing through the classes, but giving a chance to every student to repeat what we have learned, correct our mistakes. That is most important. Maybe the 6 months I'm spending with her, but this is something which is going to stay with me for a lifetime. And there is a saying that if you teach a son, you're also teaching the son's son, whether son or daughter. So when she teaches me, it means she's teaching my children, and they in turn will teach their children. And that's how it goes on. The good work is carried on endlessly. So thank you, Mami, for spending your valuable time with us. It was a pleasure for me to share this, to share what I have benefited from my teacher with all the people worldwide, so that they can also benefit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Geeta, for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen, and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.